Hello and a very warm welcome to the brand new edition of To The Point. I'm Kriti Mishra, and on today's show, I'm joined by Secretary General of Rajya Sabha, Mr. Desh Deepak Verma. Sir, welcome to Rajya Sabha Television, and thank you so much for joining us. So, talking about the next session of Parliament or the 253rd session of the Rajya Sabha, stage is set. It begins from 29 January. Tell us about the preparations.
As you have yourself stated, that the session begins on 29th, and this being the first session during the new year, during this year, so this is going to be addressed by the joint session would be addressed by the Honorable President of India, and that would be held in the three chambers, which is the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha and the Central Hall. So, some people would be sitting in the Central Hall, and the President, the Honorable Vice President and the Speaker, they would be sitting on the Central Hall and they would be addressing, and the members would be sitting in the Central Hall as also in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha chambers, and they would be listening from there. Then after that, the members would be sitting in their respective chambers, and the arrangements are almost similar to what it was in the earlier session. This time, for example, in the Rajya Sabha, there would be 60 members who would be sitting in the chamber in the house, and 51 would be sitting on the galleries. And the rest of the members of the Rajya Sabha, when the Rajya Sabha session is being held, they would be sitting in the Lok Sabha chambers. Needless to say that this will be done following the social distancing norms, because even though the situation has eased and also the vaccine has come, but as we say that there will be no relaxation in the norms that we have to follow. So, we would follow all the norms. There would be a necessity of an RT-PCR test being done, not only for the honorable members of the parliament, but also all the officers, employees who will go and be part of the proceedings, and they would be sitting inside the chamber. So, for them it is necessary that they have a RT-PCR test done for a sample taken 72 hours, not later than 72 hours before the commencement of the session. So, these are the precautions that are being taken regarding the members' attendance. And as you are aware, like the last time, the members, all the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha chambers have been connected through the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha TV, and also through the sound system, through the consoles which have been provided in the chambers and also in the galleries. So, through that we are hoping that this would be a seamless transmission, conduct of the house and transmission of this, not to the each other house will be seeing what is happening in the other house, and even the audience, your audience also would be able to see everything which is happening during the Rajya Sabha proceedings as well as during the Lok Sabha proceedings.
So, we'll just talk about the testing arrangements in a bit, but talking about the seating arrangements. I remember last time it was based on the numerical strength, and not a specific seat was allotted, it was given to the parties. But few reservations were also made. How will it look this time?
Yes, I am glad that you raised this point. Of course, we have reserved few seats from the Prime Minister, for the leader of the house, for the leader of the opposition, etc. And rest of the seats are being given to the parties as a block. So, we are not unlike our practice in the normal times, we are not assigning seats to each member. We are just providing them a block in the Rajya Sabha, we are providing them a block in the Lok Sabha, and we would be giving them the seats in the galleries. The purpose of doing this is that the leader of the party has the flexibility and the freedom to change depending on, for example, the age and the health of the concerned member, and also whether he is to participate, because there are some member who want to participate suppose in question session or in discussions or in the debate, and they want to be in the Rajya Sabha where the chairman is sitting. So, they can easily exchange it with another member who is sitting in the Lok Sabha. in the Rajya Sabha, and they can be present in the Rajya Sabha chamber itself. But the participation either from the gallery or from the Lok Sabha chamber is as good as participating from the Rajya Sabha. So, everything would be there, they would be camera would focus on them, they would be on the screen, they would be heard by everybody, and all this arrangement will be continued as is were done in the previous session.
Also, sir, this time during the mock drill that you conducted, first of course, what were the big takeaways? And secondly, a very important point that I noticed, that officers would be allowed to move seamlessly from one gallery to the other. Tell us more.
Yeah, you see, because the officers would be allowed to move seamlessly through the central hall, because central hall is open, it is open to the members for having snacks and tea, etc., etc. But when the voting takes place, then as you know, the lobbies are closed. So, since the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha are now connected, in a way Rajya Sabha chamber becomes a part of the Lok Sabha and the Lok Sabha chamber becomes a part of the Rajya Sabha. So, when the counting is taking place, the members will be asked to go back to their seats, who are sitting in the central hall, will go back to the seats and do their voting from there. But the officers will need to move for the reason that they do and as you know that the voting is to be done through the slips this time. So, the officers have to go to the other house, they have to organize between and coordinate between the two houses. They have to collect, for example, the voting slips from the members and then bring it to the main chamber, that is the Rajya Sabha chamber, and give it to me, and then my officers calculate it, and then based on that we give the result of the division to the person who is sitting on the dais, the person who is presiding. So, which is chairman or honorable deputy chairman or the vice chairperson. So, this is why this seamless arrangement has been made, and the idea is that no work of the house, right from the question hour to the discussion 0 hour to debates, discussion on the bills and the voting, everything takes place smoothly and seamlessly without any hurdle and without any loss of time.
So, you made a very important point about the question hour. During the last session, of course, we saw a motion was adopted by the House that the question hour would not be taken, paucity of time, COVID protocols. This time, question hour would be taken up from 9:30 to 10:30. Tell us more, what are the arrangements, what is the direction of the chair?
You see, the question hour, the last time we could not take it due to paucity of time and also because there was no experience on working under this arrangement and there was no time to get replies from the concerned ministries, etc. So, therefore, it has been decided that there will be a question hour and a full 1 hour question hour, because the question hour is the prerogative and the privilege of the honorable members. So, there will be a question answer during the parliament session, and since the question hour is being taken all the days of the week, there is the same grouping of the ministries which has been done earlier will continue to be there. There is also an issue that if a member sitting in the other house wants to raise a supplementary, wants to ask a supplementary, and he raises his hand or he is trying to bring it to the attention of the honorable chairman, so that he can give him the time to give the supplementary, ask the supplementary. So, there is an arrangement that the TV would focus on the member who is in the other house. The member in the same house, of course, the chairperson is able to see, but in the other house if there is a person, then the TV will focus on that person. So, the chairman gets to know that who is the person who is willing to ask a question, and then he grants him or her a time to speak, time to ask a question. In case there is any problem or if any member is being missed out for some reason, then we also have developed a hotline between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha chambers, and through which the marshals here and there, the table office here and there, the Secretary General also are connected. So, immediately the information comes that following persons have been asking for supplementaries, and then the member according to the priority then grants them opportunity to ask a supplementary. So, the question hour, even though this is happening for the first time, will also be seamless and without any hassle, because last time we had also rehearsed for this. We have rehearsed this time also, and we have found no glitches. So, hopefully, we would be able to conduct it smoothly.
Absolutely, sir. Also, private members' business was not taken during the last session. This session it would be taken up, and also on Thursday in April, I remember. What are the specifics on the private members' business?
No, the private member business and the resolutions. In fact, today only I have conducted the ballot, and in which, as you know, that the priority of the questions, priority of the private members' bills, the resolution is all done very transparently through ballots. So, a ballot was done in fact a few minutes before, and those will be taken up during on the Friday as per the provision which exists now, and the members have been asked to give their notices, which has already started coming, and there are cases which they are pending. So, all those cases will be taken up as per the priority.
So, what about 0 hour or matters raised with permission of chair?
Yes, that is the first hour, that used to be the first hour of every day session, but this time because the 8 hours business is to be compressed into 5 hours. So, that has been kept at half an hour. So, the members will have to give a notice one day before between 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and after the members give their notices, the list is placed before the chairman, and also as you know that during that period the laying of the papers is also done. So, depending on the business of that day, then the 0 hours, the questions raised with the permission of the chair, those will be taken up, and those will also be given opportunity as was being done earlier.
So, this is an extraordinary health situation that the entire globe is facing. What about the important health protocols in place or the safety measures in place that are being put by the Secretariat?
See, as we told you that we are asking all the honorable members, we have in fact requested them already, we will sending them a bulletin also, and in fact we would be personally contacting them to tell them that all of them should get their test done. All of them would be asked to wear masks throughout. So, they will be wearing the mask here in the house. Also, the sanitizers have been placed at several places, so that the members who come here, they can use the sanitizers and keep their hands free of any kind of germs or virus. And also the place from where they enter into the house, that place there are mats which are made like this, so that they can their feet and their shoes that can also be sanitized. So, nothing comes into the premises. There will be one entry and one exit point, because so that there is no cross meeting between the members. So, all these precautions are being taken, and we hope that we will be able to maintain all the norms and the protocol which is required for COVID.
So, to avoid any physical touch, of course, notices through e-portal, that is being motivated. One of the historic things that we will witness this time would be paperless budget.
Yes.
In the Rajya Sabha, what happens? What about the budget copy, or what about the speech of the finance minister?
Yeah. You see, firstly the budget and also the economic survey, that will be sent to the members electronically. So, the moment it is placed in the house, immediately it will be sent to all the members, so that members can have an access to it and they can read about it, they can read it, and when the discussion take place, they are able to participate in those discussions. The budget speech, for the convenience of members, of course, we are providing, we will have a copy here and it will be available, and the members who want a copy of the budget speech, that also will be sent electronically, but it will also be available here. So, if the members want, they can get a copy of the budget speech as well.
Sir, any important direction given by the chairman for the upcoming session?
His most important concern has been about the health of the members, and he has been in fact insisting that we should maintain the social distancing norms and we should take all precautions while we are conducting the proceedings in the house. And the special care that he has been taking is that just don't inform the members through a letter or a mail, but also contact them, and also we will get the reports from the members beforehand. So, that when they come here, there is no crowding at the entrance points, and our security people already know that this honorable member has already done the COVID test and he is negative, and therefore, there should be no hindrance in the entry at the entry point. So, all these precautions have been taken, and we are taking all cautions that we have been doing in the earlier session. We have also advised the members to keep distance while sitting in the Rajya Sabha chamber, sitting in the central hall, sitting in the Lok Sabha chamber, and also while discussing. The house is being sanitized every day after the Lok Sabha has done the proceedings. One day before it has done. So, there every day it is being sanitized, and after the Rajya Sabha has sat, which is in the morning, then the Lok Sabha sits in the afternoon, and before that again it is sanitized. So, sanitization is being taken care of in a very, very meticulous manner.
So, I'll go back to my previous point of the drill that you conducted. It was a massive one. You almost checked all the things that were in place. Any specific takeaway or any specific check that you think that the Secretariat has to work on now?
You see, what we have done is this time, that since it's a peculiar situation. So, what we do is, when we do the mock drill, we presume as if the house is going on. So, we take all eventuality into account, every possibility into account. For example, from the last session experience, we had a takeaway that 2 seats in the Rajya Sabha in the galleries above, they were not being covered by the TV, they could not cover it because of a specific placement of that seat. So, we are trying to change that slightly, so that that member who is sitting there is not disadvantaged, and he is also equally and in the same prominent fashion is covered during the coverage of the program, or when he is making a point, or when he is making a speech. So, that is a takeaway which has been from the previous session, which we are doing. Also, at times there was a problem in the quality of the voice, not exactly the quality, the level of the voice. So, this time we are taking precaution that not only the voice through interpretation, but also the what we call the floor sound, floor version, that is also heard by each and every member, even though sitting in the galleries, they are seen, they are heard very clearly, and they are able to understand what is being said.
All right. With all those important details, sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.